the way these axis deer are rutting, I might bump into one of them too, but I really would like to try to get a black buck, so that's what we're gonna do. We're having fun on the SOE ranches. Feels good to get to hunt a little bit ourselves every once in a while, and I'm definitely getting to do that today. Oh, he's coming back out. He's coming back out. He's gonna walk across this opening.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, no nonsense, all performance. Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Bushnell Optics. Fusion Ammunition, let it loose. Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. And Yeti, built for the wild. The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Field and Stream. Botec, Textron Off-Road, Thermacell, Hunter Safety System, Easton, True Glow, Wacom Broadheads, Conquest Scents, Reinhardt Decoys, Excalibur Crossbows, Otis Technology, and Pete Shoe Dryer.
All right, we are on my home turf. We're in Texas. We're doing a little bit of the off-season option, as Uncle Randy would call it. Axis deer hunting, black buck hunting, all free range here in Texas. And we're headed to the SOE ranches. It's gonna be a ton of fun this week. I told Randy and the guys when I left the lodge, I was gonna try, because we guide up here on this ranch all the time, and I was gonna try to get myself a big black buck. I've guided people to them, but I've never actually shot one. Yesterday, across this flat, we saw a pretty good one here, and we just thought we saw him again, so we're just kind of letting them calm down. They went back in the trees back here, and we're gonna put a stalk on and just glass them and see. I don't know if it's a shooter or not, but kind of excited. I'm gonna see if I can't maybe get my first black buck, and the way these axis deer are rutting, I might bump into one of them too, but I really would like to try to get a black buck, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that's an axis buck roaring. They are rutting so hard. We came in here looking for this black buck, and it sounds like we're getting awful close to a bigger axis. I'm gonna go check them out. You can see, and one just tore this little bush up. There was a bush there and just ripped it to shreds. This late May, early June, the axis just go crazy rutting. We might get into a pretty good axis hunt here in a minute. We got one roaring over here and one roaring over here. It's like an elk hunt. I mean, they're just, I wish I had an axis call and I could get them to come in. But instead, the way we hunt them is we'll listen and we just keep inching in, just make sure we got the wind right. We just got to see them first. They got good eyesight and they're not, that was a little further away. So there's 3 or 4 of them right in here. We just got to keep easing in here. We're going to find them.
All the years hunting up here on this ranch, I've never actually hunted black bucks. I've shot a few axis bucks, and you know, it's an amazing place just because of the amount of game. So we headed out, and you know, I said, I'm gonna try to find a big black buck. I'd love to be able to mount one and have one. I love the meat. Let's try something different. Randy and Jamie, they're out axis hunting, and it's the axis rut. Big axis bucks roaring. I have no self-control. I have to go after them.
There they are. There's a bunch of them in there. Oh, there he is. He's making a scrape right there. See him licking that branch? That's cool. Man, he looks wide. He looks super wide. He's a shooter. We're gonna have to find a way to get up there though, because I don't have any shoot lanes through here. I think we're gonna have to go this way. That's a nice buck, real nice buck. We're getting close. It's either gonna happen or we're gonna get busted, but there's nothing we can do in this thick stuff. The problem with these axis deer, we got the wind right. We own them on the wind. They're always in big groups and you don't know how many are there. And sometimes you just get busted by one you don't see. But I've seen that buck 2 or 3 times walking through those holes, and he's the one roaring. We can hear him roaring. I just watched him take his head back and roar. So I think we got to get up here another 100 yards or so and try to find a lane where we can get a decent look at him. But we're getting close. Oh, there he went. Did you hear that? Yeah, he's right there. That's actually him. I can see the top of his tines. I don't think he knew what we were, though. We got the wind. Oh, he's coming back out. He's coming back out. He's gonna walk across this opening. I can see his head right there. Here he comes. He's coming out.
Closed captioning brought to you by Savage Arms.
With Savage Arms, you can be guaranteed that their high-performance features are standard on every one of their guns. Whether you use them for recreational or competitive shooting, self-defense, or hunting, every inch of their products are designed to give you an edge. They're consistently looking ahead, finding new ways to leverage technology to push performance to even higher levels. Savage Arms.
The problem with these axis deer, we got the wind right. We own them on the wind. They're always in big groups and you don't know how many are there. And sometimes you just get busted by one you don't see. But I've seen that buck 2 or 3 times walking through those holes, and he's the one roaring. We can hear him roaring. I just watched him take his head back and roar. So I think we got to get up here another 100 yards or so and try to find a lane where we can get a decent look at him. But we're getting close. Oh, there he went. Did you hear that? Yeah, he's right there. That's actually him. I can see the top of his tines. I don't think he knew what we were, though. We got the wind. Oh, he's coming back out. He's coming back out. He's gonna walk across this opening. Here he comes, he's gonna come out. You on? I think we got him. That was awesome. Heck yeah. We've been listening to that buck roar for about 30 minutes and been inching in on him, and then we spotted the group and couldn't tell how big he was. When we got up here, man, he is wide. That is totally what I got excited about. I shot him right there. I saw him run left, and then I think he might have come back a little bit. I think I got him. He was walking, couldn't get him stopped offhand with his big gun, but I'm pretty sure I got him. Heck yeah, axis deer down, man. Randy and Jamie, Mike's on the board. Heck yeah. I don't think he went anywhere. I'm pretty sure where I lost sight of him, I think he fell right there. Safety's on, man, that's a freaking awesome deer. I'm so pumped. I love doing that, being able to stalk in on them like that. That is fun. We started this stalk like we were gonna go after that black buck we saw, and they started roaring. I couldn't stand it. I had to come in here and go after them. We'll just ease up here and see if we can find some blood. He was standing right up there by that mesquite when I shot. That was a tough shot because, I mean, he was walking, and we've been playing chess with him in these trees in here, and it's open, but it's not. Like you get a shooting lane, then you don't have one, and we had to move over. We actually spooked him right here, and he knew we were there, and that was him barking at us, but he didn't know what we were, and he got curious and actually came back across spooked. You know, he didn't know what to do, and he should have went the other way. But about 100-yard shot offhand. And I brought this rifle because I thought I was black buck hunting and gonna shoot a long shot, and those axis deer start roaring like that, and I can't stand it. Yeah, I didn't do very good holding off. You see this right here? This is where those black buck antelope, they'll mark their territory like that, and you'll see these piles of scat everywhere, and it's where a black buck's been, and they come to it all the time. Like you see all this old scat, and then there's fresh on there, and those black bucks, that's how they mark their territory, and you'll see these piles everywhere. This place is like a animal kingdom, and it's free range. Unbelievable place to hunt. Look at the size of the beams on that thing. I guide people to them all the time, but I never get to hunt them. I just spoiled myself with a super wide buck. Unload this gun. We got a big one. Yeah. Drilled him. Cactus in his horn. We're not gonna touch that. Gosh, look how wide he is. I don't know what that was, but that's gross. Cactus rotted. Look at that thing's as wide as he is tall. Man, look at that buck. That is just a beautiful deer. This deer is just awesome. I mean, good tops, you know, decent top on this side, a little longer here, great fronts, pretty good mass, long beams, but man, what I like about this buck is he's as wide as he is tall. Just an amazing deer, beautiful hide. I'll tell you what, spot and stalk on these things, when they're roaring like that, I mean, be able to get in range and literally just they roar, you get closer and get closer. Just gotta have the wind right. It's a fun offensive hunt. I mean, this is a cool hunt to come on. Come hunt with us here. We'd love to have you. Love to take you on this hunt. And this is my axis buck for the year, so I'm pretty pumped. And I'll tell you what, and the venison, the deer meat from an axis deer is the best you will ever eat. I'll take a bacon wrap axis steak on the grill over a ribeye. That's how good this stuff is. So we got some good table fare and a heck of a trophy. Well, I would say that was a pretty good morning. We go out chasing a black buck, we spot one, we start to stalk, and then axis bucks are roaring everywhere. They're rutting hard this time of year. That's right, in May, June, July, you can come hunt in the summer months in the super heat. Yeah, it's hot, but rutting deer. It's a ton of fun doing this. And when I heard those bucks roaring, I couldn't stand it. I had to go after them. Got a great buck. Time to go back to the lodge, see what the guys they've done this morning. This is what it's like when you come hunt with SOE Hunts. The guys are always putting their clients on animals like this, and I really enjoy doing it. This was a ton of fun this morning.
Well, this ranch is big. We're on the way back to the house. Takes 15, 20 minutes to get there. We bump into some hogs. Yep, I'm gonna have to get out and get after them.
It's an action-packed morning. We're driving back to the lodge, just checking some stuff out, and spotted some hogs down here. Got one bullet. I'm gonna see if I can't get close enough. We got nothing to lose. The ranch has too many hogs on it, and there was a group of them. It looked like 2 big ones and a bunch of little ones. They're scooting through these trees. If we can get in front of them, we might have a chance at them. I just saw them go through those trees over there. We just gotta get in front of them. Look at all this hog rooting in here. They got this whole thing all rooted up. Crazy how much rooting's in here. See, all this is all fresh, man. They've been in here. Man, they're tearing this ground up. Hey, they're coming right toward us. I'm just gonna sit down right here. Here they come, here they come. See them? They're gonna walk right out right here in front of us. I'll shoot that one in the front. One in the front. Hit it just a touch back because he was moving on me. That was quick. Truck's right there. I mean, we literally started walking this way. They turned and came toward us. And I set up and I thought maybe we'd have to shoot him down those trees. They walked right at us. I mean, I smoked him. He didn't run very far back up in there, I don't think. And that's where the bipod comes into good use. Pig down. We're having fun on the SOE ranches. Feels good to get to hunt a little bit ourselves every once in a while. And I'm definitely getting to do that today. Let's go see if we can find him because I'm pretty sure I saw him go down in there. Look at that big old buck rub right there on that tree. I didn't walk but 20 yards in the woods and could see him right here. Unload his gun, pig's down. He didn't run but, I don't know, 50 yards maybe. That's pretty cool. Good eating size hog there. Perfect shot right behind the shoulder. That really couldn't work out any better. You get out of the truck, walk down, they turned, came toward us across that open area, and I just sat down, put the bipod up, and let them come in and get shot. But, I mean, I hit it perfect. Died right beside a good buck rub. We're having fun on the SOE ranches, that's for sure. We got hogs, we got axis, and I'm sure the guys are having some luck this morning too. We have to get back to the house. I got enough animals to deal with now. I got 2, so heck yeah. Go ahead and drag this thing back to the truck. I can see the truck from here. That's how I like to do it. Well, if that wasn't a good week of hunting, SOE hunts in Texas in the late spring, early summer, hunting axis deer in the rut. It is a ton of fun. When you're getting cabin fever and you can't wait till the fall to go on your hunt, your elk hunt, your whitetail hunts, or just to be able to get out there and, you know, enjoy the outdoors, well, I tell you, Texas has got some good options. Randy calls it the off-season options. These axis deer, hunting them in the rut, the black bucks, lots of game, super high success rates. Give the guys at SOE Hunts a call. We would love to have you come hunt with us. Uncle Randy and I will get you out there and you'll get after some animals just like we did this week on Savage Outdoors. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, Bushnell Optics, Excalibur Crossbows, Hunter Safety System, True Glow, Conquest Scents, Whack-'em Broadheads, Fusion Ammunition, Raptor Razor, and SMI Motorsports. Enter for great hunting prizes and great racing values at smicorporate.com/race to the outdoors.